Rise and shine. Good morning, Staley. Today is Monday, March 1st, 2021. I'm Hallie Jones.
And I'm Victor Castro. Today's birthday wishes go to Zachary Berg, Addison Story, Mason Valentine, Gordon Van Dam, and Madison Zubak. Happy birthday, everyone.
Staley High School is filled with many skilled students and athletes. Victor and Tate spent some time with the baseball player whose talents on the field mean more than just runs on the scoreboard.
Senior Matt Brines is currently preparing for his final high school baseball season.
We're starting to get into ground balls, and outfielders have their own workouts, and catchers catch the bullpens and everything.
Awaiting him after that is a spot on the roster at the University of Central Methodist. However, to say that the journey has been an easy one could not be further from the truth. 4 years ago, Matt's baseball playing days seemed to be in serious peril.
I felt like I was having trouble getting my shoulder up. Next day, I wake up and more of my body has become kind of stiff and rigid, and I can't really move that well.
Matthew had been sick for about a week. About 3 days before he went into the hospital, he started feeling like his muscles were just not responding.
So we go to the emergency room and they do a couple tests, and the doctor comes back and he goes, "We got to transfer him to Children's Mercy."
After hours and hours of testing, Matt was officially diagnosed with Guillain-Barré syndrome, a rare disorder in which the nerves are attacked by the immune system.
We had never heard of it, so of course we whipped out our phones and Googled it, and the first thing you see is that it causes a person to become completely paralyzed.
I was in the hospital for about 2.5 months, and I had to do 2 hours of physical therapy, 2 hours of occupational therapy, and 2 hours of speech therapy a day. At my worst, I was 95% paralyzed from head to toe. I had to learn how to use my body again.
He has always been very competitive, but being in the hospital and dealing with all the physical limitations he was dealing with made him even more competitive. It was his personal goal every day to try to have some sort of accomplishment. He was determined to get out of the hospital before the doctors said he would, and that's sort of how he's been ever since. And when it comes to physical abilities and practicing and training for baseball, he's always trying to do better.
It takes most people 6 to 8 months, maybe even a couple years to get back to full strength, and I was one of the fastest to get back to what I was doing. I actually consider myself kind of lucky that, I'm back to being able to do what I love.
Matt's story serves as an inspiration to anyone who faces obstacles on their way to bigger and better things. Rather than allowing his previous limitations to impede his progress, Matt has come back better than before and looks to make an immediate impact as a college athlete. For STTV, this is Victor Castro and Tate Tolander.
Following the theme of student athletes, Jordan Anderson and Casey Needham followed a student who takes a different spin on sports and athletics.
When we think of student athletes, we often think of more traditional sports like soccer or volleyball, but freshman Jamie Lamb spends her free time participating in a sport that you don't typically find in school. Jamie has been ice skating since she was 3 years old on and off, taking a break to do gymnastics for a couple years in elementary school, and then resuming lessons and joining a synchronized ice skating team starting in middle school.
I just took lessons for 7th grade, and then in 8th, and this year I'm still in synchro, and I'm doing solo stuff this past 2 years.
We got to talk to Jamie's mom about how Jamie first got into ice skating.
So we lived in San Antonio, Texas, and she was probably 3 when she came up to me and she was like, Mom, I want to dance on ice. She had seen, Olympics or something.
After hearing Jamie talk about wanting to join ice skating, Mrs. Lamb took her to a rink and the rest was history. Ice skating for several years, Jamie has earned many different awards as she has grown as an ice skater.
We did a lot of competitions for synchro and stuff, so most of my awards are from that. I did 2 solo competitions last season, and I got 1st in one of them and 3rd in the other.
I think it was 2019, got the gold at a competition here at our rink in a solo competition. We've traveled all over. The synchro team has gone to Minneapolis and Chicago, and they've placed there.
Along with winning several awards, Jamie's mom explained to us what makes her most proud of Jamie when she sees her ice skate.
Just her determination. She's a very athletic skater. So it's fun to watch her the power, and especially on the synchro team, to see all of those girls together with all the power that they have out there on the ice and just how fast they go. It's cool to watch.
Though it is performed very gracefully, Jamie mentions how there are some times when ice skating has been difficult.
I fall a lot, and so I tend to get bruises. But my first competition for synchro, I fell and somebody skated over my finger.
Finally, we asked Jamie why exactly she loves to ice skate and what keeps her going with it.
I think I like the people, and I like being around them, and I like the artistry of it.
Signing off for STTV, this has been Jordan and Casey.
Here's Alexa with this week's weather.
Hello Falcons, and welcome back from your weekend. I hope you had a good one. This week's weather: Monday will be sunny with a high of 54 and a low of 32. Tuesday will be sunny with a high of 61 and a low of 34. Wednesday will be partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 27. Thursday will be partly cloudy with a high of 46 and a low of 28. Friday will be cloudy with a chance of rain. The high will be 45 and the low will be 34. Saturday will be sunny with a high of 54 and a low of 37. Sunday will have a chance of rain, cloudy with a high of 45 and a low of 21. Signing off for STTV Weather, I'm Alexa Ferris. Have a good one, everyone.
Well, that's all we have for you today, Staley. Be sure to check us out on Instagram, follow us on Twitter, and visit us online at staleynews.com.
And be sure to check out our YouTube channel for daily shows and more. Have a magnificent Monday, Staley.